Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, let's talk Snow Sweet Snow number 2. Of course, we don't know as of yet. The high seed invites, all of them to be decided. But what we do know is the regional invites, of course, and who's playing who. So this video is sort of to break down, I guess, all of the teams that are competing in Snow Sweet Snow number 2, where I think they'll fare, etc., etc. It'll be interesting to see. I see a couple of very good teams in the mix that I expect to see all the way through. I'm interested. I'm very interested to see what happens. And so obviously, as the video goes on, I'm not sure how long it is going to be, but the drink is with me, so bear with me. But let's talk CIS first off. You see that there is a group of teams that I know, and there's a group of teams that I don't particularly know. I'm going to try and do my research as well as possible, but if I had to put my word in for CIS, I mean, there's some very good teams here. I'm looking at Winstrike, majoritively speaking. If you don't know, Winstrike actually played in the first Snow Sweet Snow, and they did very well. They're currently ranked 23rd at the time of recording, as you can see. The 13th of the 2nd, 2021, so 13th of Feb. And so this team has been performing so well. As you can see, if I go to matches, you see Snow Sweet Snow 2 Regionals is actually posted there, the 15th, so it is on Monday. As you can see, they started in the Regionals, they lost to Project X, they then beat Hellraisers, they then beat Project X again, beat Offset, they went 3-0 in the 3-1 in the Swiss, excuse me. They went into the game and played Pact. They beat Pact. They then went into this is the main Swiss, sorry. So they played Pact, Extreme, and Fours. Went 3-0. Got top 8, of course, and then lost to Fours. Winstrike, I see topping this group. We'll come to Group A in a second. So Winstrike, I see topping this group. And honestly, Grond are a team that I don't believe have too much experience in these higher level tournaments. I mean, they're ranked 116. Obviously their Hellraisers is their first pick. They have beat Honoris. They've lost 2-0 to Sinners, and yeah, so this team, not really much experience. Interesting to see. I've heard good things about a couple of people, FPS being one of them. Apparently he's a really good player. I've heard that at least. Other than that, Team Unique again, another team. I don't think they're, or maybe they're just called Unique on here. Yeah. So, again, 107, a team I don't particularly know all too well. They've got Winstrike as their first game. They lost to Vexed. They beat Navi Junior. They lost to Hellraisers. I see, quite honestly, top 2, Hellraisers and Winstrike. I think that's fairly self-explanatory. Hopefully, what I'll do is I'll throw up a graphic on screen on exactly how I expect it to go. If you don't know how the group stage works, I'd highly recommend having a look at this. Effectively, the regional group stage here, you see that basically it's they play 2 games. The winners play the winners. The loser play the loser. The winner of the winners game goes through. The loser of the losers is out, and then the other 2 teams play, and the winner of that goes through. So basically, it's like a really mini Swiss. I don't know how to explain it. I think that's the easiest way. So basically, to predict EC Kiev versus 100 PG, EC Kiev will win. They'll go to the winners match. I don't know either of these 2 teams. Hopefully, we'll do some research in a second. Say 1 win, for example. They then play these 2 play. Say EC Kiev wins and Trident wins. 100 PG's out, so it will be Trident versus 1 win to see who goes through into the decider. So, CIS Group B, we've already talked about Hellraisers and Winstrike. Definitely the 2 teams that I would say for sure. Out of this, I see EC Kiev only because I know that they're a team that played before as well. Ranked 50th right now. I do believe I casted this game, the Azako Boars Kiev one. Maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, they beat Sprout and then they just lost. They made it to main Swiss, though, which I think is quite a highlight, in my opinion, at least. Made it to main Swiss, and they did their bit. So, if I'm honest with you, I think EC Kiev are definitely going to make it. Or Kiev? I don't know. Someone's going to have to hopefully correct me in the comments. But out of these 3, I mean, right now, if I search retro, I'll show you what I mean. I think I've casted I've casted, I do believe, it's going to be, if I go here, it will be easier to show you. I think I've casted literally Domination League and I think the Glorious with them in it. 100 ping guards, the Glorious, yeah. So I've casted these guys twice, I think, and both times I didn't even know who they are. So, I don't think they're that good. I don't see them winning. So Kiev, and I think one winner actually doing very well right now. I do believe they are a team that's slowly on the rise. Yeah, there you go. A team. Dav Kost is the name that I know out of all of these. 75th in the world right now. Looking right. I would say this is the team to look out for sure. I think, quite honestly, unless if Trident have pulled something out the bag recently, I honestly believe that they aren't going to... I mean, they're similar ranking. Who have they played against? They're playing against 1-win, so I guess that's going to be a good indicator. Lost. They beat Exploit. Fair enough. Beat Young Ninjas. Okay. So that's actually a really hard one to call. And so I think it depends all on the first game. Whoever wins is going to go through, I think. 2-0. 1 win in Kiev, I think they were playing, correct? Yeah. 1 win, 1 win in Trident. That's what I meant. 1 win in Trident. Whoever wins that, I think is going to go through alongside Kiev. Unless if they meet in the decider, because Kiev will beat them. Oh, this is hard. I'm going to say Kiev on 1 win. I think that's my two my two predictions there. So that's it for CIS. Swedish Finnish group. I only really know 3 of the 4 teams. I have no clue who Havu Gaming are. I know Lil Mix. They're actually a very good team, I must admit. They are getting there right now. I've had the pleasure of casting these guys once or twice. SJ Gaming are another team that I think are actually very... Oh, is it just SJ? Yeah. 101st, they're on the rise again, full Finnish roster. Yeah, they're slowly getting there. I think they played in last Snow Sweet Snow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they didn't do very well. They won their first game against Young Ninjas and then literally just got bombed out against Lil Mix. They are playing Apex first, so out of these, I'm saying Lil Mix win. I'm discounting Havu, unless if Havu are ridiculous. It's hard to say. Yeah, this team, no, really. I mean, to be fair, what a roster. I didn't know about this actually. That's thrown a heavy spanner in the works. Ariel, X7, Slowy, Jimmy as well. Zori, don't forget about him. So they were ranked 80th. 21st of December. What did they play? Elisa Invitational. No clue who the hell that is. They played Flashpoint close qualifiers, but that's the old team. I think this is quite a new team, right? I'm going to quickly view that on Wikipedia, see when these guys joined. That'll be up here, won't it? Join date 20. Yeah, so Ariel's new to the roster, fair enough, and same with Jemmy, really. But everyone else, and same with X7, but everyone else. Slowy and Zori have been there for a very long time. Jesus, didn't know that. So yeah, what's 526k in winnings? Am I just being dumb? Are these like a very good team I've just missed out on? Maybe with this new roster they're gonna bring some light. I think actually Havu are gonna take it through with Lil Mix. I see that happening. Let's have a look. Who's playing who? Havu's playing Lil Mix. SJ versus Apex. This is a very hard one to call. I think Havu, if they deliver, they'll go through. It just depends on the new roster dynamic. I think there's an opportunity for these two to pull an upset, but I think the safe bet is Lil Mix and Havu. Looking at the Polish group, who are they? I don't mean to sound rude. Who are these people? Oh, oh my lord, yes. I know this roster now. Yes, I remember. Okay, well, this team, as far as I remember, don't have... How do you spell their name? This is embarrassing. Steel. Like that. That one. And there you go. Yeah, so their current rank 45th? Surely that's not right, no? They are. They're ranked 45th as of a couple of days ago. Okay. Okay, so very good team. Very good team, I must admit. I remember them playing in, I think it was... I want to say... DreamHack qualifiers, and they got very far. I think they actually qualified, so let's have a look. They'll probably be in their matches, won't it? Yeah, there you go. And they, yeah, I think, did they qualify? I'm not too sure. I think they lost Hellraisers and didn't qualify. But my point being, they're a very good team, actually. I remember this team now. So, looking at that, that's hard. I think Honoris, they're going to bomb out. It's Aggo and Illuminar. I think Aggo are a very good team. 70th. I'm just going to go off rankings here. And Illuminar. Let's have a little look. Okay, so these guys aren't ranked. Looking at the roster, I mean, a couple of people I know, but they're playing Honoris first, and these guys are playing... Okay, so... I mean, they've had a very good run. Is this the new Fates? No, it's not. It's the old Fate. Okay. I, honestly, if they've beat Lingby Vikings, I've beaten BP5, Nordvind, and Singularity. I honestly see this team going through. If they keep that, unless... When were these new people in? That's another question, because... literally minutes ago. Okay, so this is a very new roster. Very new roster. Yeah, I should have checked that, actually. This is going to be the old roster, right? Yeah, that's got snacks in it. This roster definitely doesn't have snacks in it. So, okay. I don't see them going through. I think it's a very new team. It's very hard to predict a qualification. I mean, they have the... I guess the stepping stones, right? They have the stepping stones. They can make their way up. It's just a matter of if they use them. If I'm honest with you, out of that group, I honestly see... Stilthano winning. Who with, though? I'm going to go with Aggo. I think those are the two safe ones. But as I said, I think Honoris, they don't have a chance in this one. I think they have an opportunity. Isn't their first one against Aggo? Yeah. I think Aggo will beat them. But... Or Aggo, excuse me. I think Aggo will beat them. But if they beat Aggo, I still think they'll drop down to the 1-on-1 and then lose that playoff. So, I think... there's no disrespect to Honoris, but I just don't think there's consistent results yet. And they're a fairly new team. So, Illuminar is new. Honoris is a fairly new team. I'm going to go with Aggo and Stilthano as the Polish group. For the Western European group, this is a group I want to talk about. This is a ridiculous group, actually. The Western European one. Sinners, my word, are they a team that have just been on fire recently. You'll see here what I mean. This team is just, they're killing it right now. Yeah, you see the roster. Very good team. Seem to be unreal right now. They're just beating everyone. I think their most recent loss is going to be, yeah. They lost to Godsent and they lost to Fours. They went 1-3 in the main Swiss. But I think they honestly breeze through the other teams here. I think they breeze through everyone. Alternate attacks, I'm interested to see Nordavind as well. So we'll say Sinners are 25th. And by the way, when I say the rankings, don't take them as in like oh, he's just basing these off rankings. Like you'll see that I look at them and I get a rough sort of, I guess, measurement. Nordavind, I swear they played today, no? Or they lost to FaZe 16-11. Lost to... Okay, so this team has... This is a very new roster. This is an incredibly new roster, right? How new? What the hell? I'm interested to see how new this roster is. I don't think I've seen this roster for Nordavind. I didn't see the HLTV post about it. Yeah, not too long ago. 10 days. What even? Not even that. 11. Sorry. And yeah, as you see, Nato announced free agency. Their roster sort of broke apart, and then they signed this new roster. I'm very interested to see this roster play out. I mean, I'm looking at everyone there, really. Very good team. I think, if I'm honest with you, too soon to call that. Ambush, I have no clue who these guys are. And usually that's a sign. I'm not saying I'm the beacon of esports, but to be fair, not a bad roster. Alternate, let's see where they're at. That one, 65th. So they're not exactly comparing to the side of Sinners. So Sinners are going through, and the other three are really hard to call. I feel like Nordavind will go through. I think that the other two teams, yes, they're higher ranking. Yes, you know, they've been together for longer. I think Nordavind to get 11 rounds against FaZe quite recently, unless if I'm being silly. Go back to their page once again. They're playing Sinners first. That's harsh. So, yeah. This is the new roster. And they got 11 rounds against FaZe on Cobble. So, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't take that as a legitimate result. I didn't realise it was on Cobble. Okay. I think that, yeah. That's going to be very hard to call. I think Sinners are going through. I have very, very high hopes of Sinners in this one. I think that this is their chance to iron things out. Who's going to go through? Oh, my lord. It's going to be a hard one. Oh, I didn't mean to click edit. What I wanted to do, I wanted to see this one. I want to go here. And I want to see who's playing who. Ambush attacks. So it's literally the two teams. Okay. The two teams I don't know playing against each other. I think whoever wins out of these two will go through. I think attacks will, just looking off of players, but it could go either way. So there you go. Western European group, I'm saying Sinners and alternate attacks will go through, but Nordavind have a great chance of an upset, so I'm not discounting them. That's a very hard one to call, but I think Sinners definitely, 100%. I have no doubt. I reckon they'll smash through the groups and go 2-0. Who's going 2-1 in that group? I don't know. I think... It really could go either way. It really could go either way. I'm gonna say alternate attacks, and that is simply because of their individual lineup. I think is just... I think they've got a stacked roster. A stacked lineup. Crystal being the man I'm looking at mostly there. But honestly, it could go the way of Ambush as well. It's so hard to predict. I'm looking at Wasink as well. Very good player. Gringo. I mean, everyone is just... It's hard to call. I'm going to go alternate attacks. But I think Ambush have a good chance. Same with Nordavind. Iberian. I see Offset weren't great last time. I remember casting one of their games. They had promise on Dust too, but that was about it. I don't know who Case are. I think they're not a great team, are they? I don't think they're very heavy underdogs heading into this. Okay, I apologise. I retract my statements completely. They've been very much in and out of the scene. But this team's been grinding, actually. Is that the same roster from there to there? Yeah, it is. Okay. Who have Case played? They lost to Sangle, beat Nexus, beat VPP, lost to Vex Budapest 5, beat Honoris Just. Okay, I don't see this team doing tremendously well. Unless if Sharks have done nothing. 115th, lost to teams I don't even know. Okay, I don't see Sharks winning that. I think Case will win that. Offset will win against Exploit. Unless if they just won their game on the Domination League. Actually, that one was just played out, I do believe. It's not on thingy. Let me have a little look on the Discord. Let me have a look. Oh, it's still being played out. They're actually losing their game, or they're losing by the looks of things. It's going to go 1-1 to the third map against Vortex Esports. So I don't know how that one's going to play out. I don't think they're a good team. Exploit. I think they have potential, but it's just not there. Offset definitely do. I think Case and Offset go through. Case will beat Sharks. Offset will beat Exploit. Them two will play. And I see Case beating both Exploit and Sharks anyway. So I think Offset will go 2-0 and Case will go 2-1. I think that's the deal with that for the Iberian group. Balkan, I'm very interested to see Mbappe peak. Very good team. Very good team. Pulled up so many upsets. BG, Stars Agora, they were a mix. They went in, absolutely clattered the competition. Yeah, they did quite the statement. Right, first things first, Skade, very good team. I just casted them actually, literally just before this this video. They played against oh my god, how can I not remember? It was Club Brugge. That's the one. That was bad. But yeah, they haven't had a great streak of luck. They've lost a lot of their games. I mean, they've beaten 4 Glory. They've lost to 4 Glory. So Skade actually faced 4 Glory last time. They've got Onyx this time. I think Skade will take 2-1. Oh, that's such a hard group actually to call. I don't actually think Skade will make that. I think 4 Glory and Mbappe peak. Unless if Onyx have done tremendous amounts in recent... That's the wrong Onyx. Have I just spelled Onyx wrong? No, it is ONYX. So it must be this one. Is this it? Their logo isn't there. Yeah, it is. Okay. So, never played as a team before. Necrogenesis is there. That man is unreal. I've had the pleasure of casting him a couple of times. I don't think Onyx will make it. I think Onyx will lose to Skade. I think Mbappe Peak will beat 4 Glory. 4 Glory will beat Onyx. Mbappe Peak will... so Skade and Mbappe Peak will win. Mbappe Peak will go 2-0. Onyx will drop out 0-2. It's between Skade and 4 Glory to go through. Quite honestly, I'm saying... That's hard. I think it's very hard to call. I think for Skade... I don't think they're on the hottest hottest streak of luck right now, considering they're playing with ships right now as well as they're standing. I think this roster is it has potential, but I don't think it's there. I think they're gonna lose to 4 Glory. So I think Mbappe Peak will go 2-0, and I think 4 Glory will come second. But either way, actually, I think Mbappe Peak and 4 Glory, because Skade have played Mbappe Peak, I do believe. It might be quite a while ago. If I search Mbappe Peak, yeah, this is it here. So they played them once, they lost, and this roster's just been improving and improving, and Skade on in a great position. So yeah, Mbappe Peak and 4 Glory are going through. The way it goes, I couldn't tell you. But let's look at our last one. Danish-Norwegian group matches. Now, I don't even have to look. I believe in these two teams so much that I'm not even going to do my research. I'm going to tell you them and then show you why. Vikings, Lyngby Vikings, unreal roster. Natso Safix, by far, is probably the best addition that roster has ever had. And I think he is not just the piece in the puzzle. I think he is one of the pieces in the 5-piece puzzle. Vikings... Excuse me. Vikings look very good right now. Very, very good. I don't see Astralis Talent winning any games. I don't see Copenhagen Flames winning any games, unless if this is where I'm gonna backtrack. Copenhagen. Have I spelled Copenhagen wrong? C-O-P-E-N. There you go. Copenhagen Flames. Yeah. Again, this roster. They got tricked first. They lost to Navi Junior. They lost to K23. They've lost to Pact. They haven't had the best of runs. Have they played any of these teams? Lost to Tricked in El Giganten. Season 15, though. That's quite a while ago, isn't it? Yeah, that's November. So, I honestly think... I think Tricked, Copenhagen Flames. Tricked wins. Vikings, Astralis Talent. Vikings win. These two play. I don't care the outcome. If I'm honest with you, I think Vikings win. And then Tricked will play the winner of these two and win. So, there you go. Vikings and Tricked will go through. They're my predictions. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care and bye-bye.